Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's where I started my podcast. It's where I edited my podcast. It's where I put sound design into my podcast. And it's where I monetize my podcast. And it's from where I share my podcast to every single other podcast platform. It's the place that I decided is the easiest and best place for me to podcast. Thank you. Check it out. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Season 2, Episode 18 of Chris Cast. My name is Chris Abraham, and this episode should be short, but I say that a lot. It basically is about how I'm going to lose weight, and it's really simple, and it's wasteful, and it's stupid, and yet I'm going to do it anyway. All right, talk to you soon. Don't hate me because I'll be beautiful. Welcome back. It's Chris Cast, Chris Abraham, Season 2, Episode 18. 18. Hey, Google, what is the number 18 in German?
Sure. Here's some helpful information I found on the web.
18. I'm right. Is it 18? 18? Hey, Google, what's 18 in French? Hey, Google, what is 18 in French?
In French, you would say 18.
18, I was right. Let's see if I can remember it in... let me think. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 18. Is it 18? 18? Hey, Google, how do you say 18 in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's 18.
Ha-ha!
Anything else you want me to translate?
No, thank you. Hey, Google, what is the translation of 18 in Hawaiian?
No, gracias. Hola, Google, ¿cuál es la traducción de 18 en hawaiano?
Hey, Google, what is the word for 18 in Hawaiian?
Hola, Google, ¿qué es la palabra? ¿Cuál es la palabra 18 en hawaiano?
Hey, Google, stop.
Got it. I'll stop translating.
Hey, Google, what is the word for 18 in Hawaiian?
I found a table on the website AIRNet that probably has your answer.
Umikumawalu. 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 Very interesting. Hey, Google, what is the word for 18 in Chinese?
In Chinese, that's 18. What else should I translate?
Shiba? Nothing.
Got it. I'll stop translating.
Hey, Google, what is the word for 18 in Japanese?
In Japanese, that's 18. What else should I translate?
Nothing.
Okay, I'll stop translating.
Hey, Google, what's the word for 18 in Portuguese?
In Portuguese, that's 18. What else should I translate?
Nothing.
All right, I'll stop translating.
All right, I'm going to come back in a second to return to what the topic is, which is how I'm going to lose weight when I have a food addiction and a portion control problem. Wish me luck. Talk to you soon. Hey, welcome back. This is apparently the 18th episode of Season 2 of Chris Cast. I'm your friendly neighborhood, stuffy-nosed Chris Abraham. This episode, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to lose 150 pounds. Because while exercise and movement is key, it is really only 20% of the equation. The other 80% is made, as they say, in the kitchen. So, portion is my problem. As I said in the previous episode, a skinny person eats half a sandwich at lunch and splits it with someone else. A regular person eats one sandwich, and by one sandwich I mean 2 pieces of sliced bread, 1 layer of, let's say, tuna sandwich, tuna salad, or egg salad, let's say, or maybe 5 or 6 slices of deli meat or whatever, even just 1 or 2 slices of something like bologna, don't eat that, or a smear of peanut butter and jelly, or like a couple pieces of sliced turkey and a lettuce and tomato and onions and mayonnaise and that kind of deal, right? That's a sandwich. I'm not talking about an Italian sandwich. I'm not talking about a sub. I'm not talking about a panini. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about a sandwich that fits in a sandwich. I'm talking about a sandwich that fits in that frickin' skimpy-ass, tiny-ass little thing that they sell at Giant or at the grocery store called a sandwich bag, right? Nothing bigger than that. So a skinny person eats half, gives the other half to their friend on a bench as a trope in a TV show. The second one is a normal person. They open up their brown paper bag, and in there's an apple, there's an orange, maybe there's a mini bag of chips, and then there's that little awful little squeamy little bag called the sandwich bag, and in there is a tuna fish on rye with lettuce and tomato, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of butter, and that's what you eat for lunch. That gets rid of lunch hunger. For me, the other day I went to Giant and went in, saw that they didn't have what I wanted, which was what is it? Thai roll, a Thai roll. The kind that's in the cellophane wrap, not cellophane, but the rice wrap where you can see the innards, and it's filled with shrimp and carrots and that kind of stuff. Shrimp roll? Is it a shrimp roll? Is it a garden roll? Anyway, I was going to go in for 2 packets of that, which is 4 rolls, right? But instead, there weren't any there, so I got not a half a sandwich, not 1 sandwich, but 2 egg salad sandwiches on wheat to go. Went down to Penrose Park, found a 2-top cafe table, with the powder-coated green that you see in the park in Parisian parks and so forth, and downed those 2 mothers gladly, happily, right? That's portion issues. So from now on, I am quitting Hungry Harvest, which gives me a big box of delicious vegetables that I can overeat, and aside from morning eggs, maybe some morning bacon, from now on, I am going to destroy the planet by eating these little half moon, these little bowls, not the big bowls, these little bowls of between 200 and 270 calories per bowl of prepared salad. It's in a clear plastic bowl with a plastic little shelf on top with separated. It's basically a bowl full of pretty much iceberg lettuce, and then there's a little tray that has like a little bit of egg, depending on what it is. It could be chef salad, could be Caesar, could be Cobb, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of chopped ham or chopped chicken or chopped turkey, etc. And then, shredded, in the case of chef salad, shredded Parmesan. And then in the middle, there's another plastic little thing of Caesar dressing or Cobb dressing or chef's dressing. And then that's it. That's my portion. Not 2 of them, not 4 of them, 1 of them. And then one and done. And I, they're $3.28 each. Basically, if I have 3 or 4 of them a day, it's still under $10. Well, it's actually under $20. Let's just call them 4, 8, 12. Even so, like going through an entire day for $12 is pretty good. And that, aside from the fact that I'm going to be desecrating landfills with my first-use plastic throwaways, I'm going to need to do that. I mean, any prepared food has that kind of waste. Any prepared food does. And I need to I need to make everything easy enough, quick enough, etc., 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 so that I'm not wooed away from it. And, honestly, no matter how bad that salad is, it is not chips, it is not Vienna sausage, it's not Virginia Redskin peanuts, it's not any of those things. It's not SpaghettiOs. It is a salad. And even if it has dressing, and even if it's prepared, and even if it has, salty deli type style meats in there instead of fresh meats, that'll be my daily bread. Maybe on the weekend I will make an eggplant parmesan or a vodka pasta or something like. And and if I'm motivated and if my day's going well, I'll pick up chicken breast, brown rice, broccoli or asparagus or cauliflower, and make myself a nice prepared dinner. But as a go-to for my overeating, if I'm in a snack, if it's 3 o'clock and I'm hungry, instead of going down to the convenience store, stuffy nose Chris, you can just go to the fridge and pick out one of these, open it up, sit down, watch a couple YouTube videos or a couple episodes of whatever. Put your fork into it, eat it down, and it'll only be 270 calories most, and it'll mostly be roughage and a little bit of salt, a little bit of meat, a little bit of protein, pretty low carbs, and then you're done. If I overeat these, I'm not dropping 1,000 calories by mistake by finishing off a bag that should be 3 portions. It'll really moderate my intake without having to think too much about it. They don't go bad very quickly. Like, I can stuff a few in my day bag, and since they come with a really flimsy little fork, they're self-contained, so I can throw a couple of these in my day bag, and if I'm at a park or whatever, I can just open one up and I have lunch right there for me. Anyway, that is my plan. I'm going to cancel, or I'm going to push off Hungry Harvest for a while. I just can't be... there's a lot of spoilage, there's a lot of wastage, and when I make something up, I eat too much of it. I don't use I don't use the bowl that I specifically bought for portion control. So obviously, until I get my ball rolling and I can rely on myself more completely for self-discipline and self-management and portion control, I am going to have to limit my intake by virtue of these kill the planet prepackaged little salads. Wish me luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey there, this is Chris Abraham. Happy Friday. This is Chris Cast, Season 2, Episode 18, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, these accent? Anyway, and this is how you can reach me. I'm Chris at garriscorp.com. I'm at Chris Abraham on Twitter and Facebook and Google and LinkedIn and Instagram. I'm Christopher Abraham at TikTok, even though I don't participate. I'm at Chris Abraham on YouTube, although I don't participate very much. I consume but don't create. I'm at abraham.su. I'm at garriscorp.com, GERR.is. You can reach me at chris at abraham.su. You can call me at +1 202 352 5051. If you call me without making a Calendly date at calendly.com/chrisabraham/1530 or 60, Chris Abraham /30, Chris Abraham /15, or Chris Abraham /60. And if I'm not already madly in love with you, or if we don't have a relationship already, I probably won't pick up. So leave me a message and I will organize something afterwards based on the transcribed call that goes to my inbox. Thank you, Google Voice. If you want to use +1 202 352 5051 to connect to me on Telegram, on Signal, on WhatsApp, you can. Both Chris at garriscorp.com and cabraham at gmail.com are two of my go-to Gmail accounts. And what else? I'm at Chris at No Agenda Social. That's a Mastodon instance. And sorry about that. I just touched the microphone. Probably made a noise. And is that it? I live in sexy South Arlington, a place called Arlington Heights. I'm on the 8th floor overlooking the Army-Navy Country Club. So I have a beautiful view. My view actually goes across the Potomac and all the way to Gaylord World. I think it's called Washington Harbor or Washington Back Door, and during the winter or at night I can see the giant Ferris wheel that's illuminated there. You're no Paris, you're no London. Do not gamble. Gambling's bad. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also track all of my intake. I used to use MyFitnessPal, but since I use Fitbit, I just thought I would just use Fitbit to track those things, all right? For example, yeah. Talk to you soon. Season 2, Episode 18. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Hasta la próxima, baby. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Tschüssi. Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you.